Glossy hair smells amazing. It just started giving me migraines out of nowhere, so it got to go. What are you gonna do with all these perfumes? I'm either gonna give them away to my cousins, my friends, or my mom. But look how empty my shelves are now. I'm so excited to fill them up with more new perfumes that I love.
She said something about giving it away to her cousin and her mom, and most of these perfume are expired. And my question is, why do your mom and your cousin have to use expired perfume that you're not using? Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I want to talk about something that might seem luxurious and harmless, but can actually have negative consequences. The overconsumption of perfume. We have all been there, buying our favorite fragrance without thinking twice, buying bottles after bottles after bottles of our favorite perfume. But the truth is, the excessive use of perfume can have some negative effects on our health, our wallet, and the environment. So in this video, I'm going to be exploring the signs of overconsumption of perfume, sharing some tips on how to enjoy your favorite fragrance in a very mindful and sustainable way. So let's talk about the health issues that come with overconsumption of perfume. Excessive perfume can trigger allergies, asthma, and other respiratory health issues. Some fragrance can also cause skin irritation, headache, even migraine. Let's watch some of the crazy videos I have seen on the internet that made me question, why do you people do this?
I'm getting rid of all this perfume today, and this is something that I do every 3 months. I used to have over 800 perfumes just sitting on my shelf for absolutely no reason. And then one day I woke up and I was like, listen, Paris, if you don't like the perfume, if you're not using it, if you're not reaching for it, if the bottle's empty, or if it's expired, you need to get rid of it. It's just pointless to have them sitting there on display, and it's just taking up space, especially when I have a whole bag of brand new perfumes that I haven't even gotten the chance to smell yet. So we're doing a perfume clean out, and here are the perfumes that just didn't make the cut. You by Glossy Hair smells amazing. It just started giving me migraines out of nowhere, so it got to go. Burberry Her is just not her anymore. Now don't get it twisted, this is one of my favorite florals of all time. It's just expired. Marc Jacobs Perfect is just, it's so generic, it's so boring now. I'm tired, I'm done. Bonbon smells good, but it just doesn't smell like me. Like every time I smell it, I'm like, it smells amazing, but this just is not my vibe. It's not me. If you watch my content, you know I hate this perfume. Teriyaki by Lattafa smells like chicken teriyaki, okay? I'm good, no thank you. I don't know how anyone puts this on their skin. It smells awful. See, now this one was hard because this used to be one of my favorite perfumes of all time, but I just feel like I'm too grown to be smelling like this. This is definitely one of the best coconut perfumes out there. It's just expired, but I will be repurchasing. I don't know, I don't know, it just wasn't doing it for me no more. Like, I don't know. I feel like I tricked myself into thinking this was good, and honestly, it's not. I started smelling this on way too many people, and I don't like smelling like other people. All of these Cali's are expired, but they will be repurchased because I love them all, but I bought them all at the same time, so they all went bad at the same time. Love the smell, hate the bottle. I can't stand to look at it. I love this perfume. Look at the dent, but expired. Flower Bomb was never, like, I tried. I just don't like it. Love it, love it, love it, but expired. Do I really have to explain this one? Like, Baccarat Rouge 540 is just overpriced, overhyped, overused. I really never understood the hype around this at all. I don't know if it's just me, but my Bianco latte went bad really quick, and the atomizer spray got all sticky and nasty, and this Valentino just isn't doing it for me. And you're probably wondering, so what are you gonna do with all these perfumes? I'm either gonna give them away to my cousins, my friends, or my mom. Oh my god, what happened to my voice? What the fuck? And the more expensive ones I'll probably sell. But look how empty my shelves are now. I'm so excited to fill them up with more new perfumes that I love. Also, if you're a fragrance content creator, please leave a comment so I can follow you, because I definitely need to follow more people in this community. Bye!
She said something about a particular perfume giving her migraine, and I said it in one of the bad effects of a consumption of perfume have. It can cause headache, it can cause migraine. And she said something about giving it away to her cousin and her mom, and most of these perfume are expired. And my question is, why do your mom and your cousin have to use expired perfume that you're not using? And she's planning to repurchase it because she loves it, and they are still going to expire, and she has to buy more. She's asking people in the comment section to suggest creators that review perfume. She wants to follow them and probably, get some recommendation from them. And I'm asking myself, what other kind of recommendation do you need? You literally have thousands of perfume lined up in your house that you're not going to use, and you still want to buy more when many of them are getting expired. Are you okay? Are you sure you are good? Not me being judgmental. Popular opinion, but I feel like this underconsumption trend has been a real eye-opener. I feel gross. I am going on a no bar. So this creator have shares of different perfume, different perfume. And there's this new trend of underconsumption where people are trying not to buy more until they finish what they have. And she's trying to say, oh, she don't need to buy more, she needs to finish all this. Watching this video, you could see hundreds of fragrance and other products like scented candle and the rest. How many years do you think someone could use this before they repurchase other products? What about the expiring date? 80% of these products might end up getting expired without being used. Let's not talk about the space is occupying on this lady's house. She could literally use those space for something else. Vanity organization for my 6-year-old daughter. How can a 6-year-old daughter use YSL perfume? YSL perfume for a 6-year-old daughter. Daughter should be using the kids' body mix, and you should apply it on their dress, not even on their skin. At 6, she doesn't need a perfume, body spray or body mix on their dress only, not on their skin. Gen Z mothers, you need to do better.
Let's take a look at some of my empty bottles over the last couple months that I've accumulated thanks to you guys. And I honestly can't thank you guys enough for putting your trust in me and supporting my decant shop. So let's see what you guys have been sampling the most. I'm seeing 4 Soradoras. We have a Jenny. Who's that hiding back there? That is another Jenny. Malo. And this is Elop, I think. Yeah. And I have their new 7 coming. Soradora just came out with a musky powdery scent called 7. So that's on the way. Glossier U has just been out of control. I have 3 empty Glossier U's. I always need backups of that. Musk Noir Rose, Musk Noir. Always some Delinas. This is the original Delina. I have a La Rosé too. I think I have an empty exclusive that just emptied yesterday. So yeah. Oh, let me know if you guys want me to restock Ginger Biscuit, because now that it's been re-released, I feel like there's less hype around it.
Oh my god.
Dedication 6, of course.
I want to start off this video by saying that I mean no hate to the creator who made that video that I just showed, but I do want to say that it shows the direct issue that we are facing with overconsumption and the glorification of overconsumption. Realistically, nobody needs 100 different perfumes. Now, I'm not here to judge how you spend your money. I have the ways that I spend my money. I have my own hobbies. I collect my own things. But in general, the societal push that I have seen, and especially on TikTok, for this glorification of overconsumption is so terrifying, because we are witnessing people being obsessed with monetary things and things that are not permanent, and putting so much money and time into things that are killing them. And I know that that sounds dramatic, and your perfume collection is not going to kill you. It's not about the perfume, but it is about the incessant need that is being, and the push for this incessant need that is being pushed onto people to purchase and fill your home with all these things that are not necessary. At the end of the day, you really don't need 100 perfumes. You can do with 3. I mean, three's a little minimal, but even then, you don't need that much of one item and that much of anything in general. And this pursuit that people are having of I want more, I think it's killing people. People are focusing so much on items and not putting value into real things, like your friendships, like the people who love you and care for you. And they're spending so much more time outside of that. And I think that that's really affecting society as a whole and people as a whole. And it's very sad to me when I see this on TikTok.
This morning I woke up beautiful again and craving attention, so I decided to make some bitches mad from scratch. I started by going out and doing something with my life, as well as getting paid, because I know that that's essential in making bitches mad. I then posted a selfie of me looking pretty and minding my business to my story, which really sealed everything in. Once bitches were mad, I let them cool off and continued on with my life the same.
Just take a look at the perfume collection. These are hundreds of perfume, arranged in accordance of colors. At the top you could see the black, even at the bottom you could see the black, the side you could see the white, you could see the pink, You will see the yellow. Oh my days. Let's talk about the environmental impacts. Production and disposal of perfume can harm the environment. Many perfume contain synthetic ingredients that can contaminate waterways and harm wildlife. This particular creator, Self-Care with Tatiana, she makes content surrounding skincare, majorly skincare, perfume, and watching her video, I am so mad. Even with her knowing her, I'm asking myself questions. These are some of the content that people see on media and they feel there's a need to go out there and purchase like 50 products, 20 products. You don't need that. I have 2 bar soap. I'm using one currently and I bought the second one in case I run out on the first one. I have 1 body lotion because I barely use body lotion. I have a body oil. These are simple routine. I've talked about overconsumption of skincare. Is on my page. If you check the playlist of overconsumption, you will probably see it there. These have a lot of effects. Let's watch her video so you understand why I'm mad.
Hey besties, you know what time it is. Help me pick out my shower routine for today. Today, I want to do a shower routine inspired by the new Tree Hut Lotus Water Sugar Scrub. Let's get into it. As always, I'm going to start with the Dove Sensitive Skin Beauty Bar. Okay, and then obviously for body scrub, I'm going to use the new Lotus Water one from Tree Hut. This is what it looks like. You guys, this is like such a clean and fresh scent. I love it. It's also a little bit fruity, which I love. And then for body wash, I'm also going to use Lotus Water. I love the Tree Hut foaming gel washes. They are so good. They make me feel so clean. And then for body butter, also, I will be using Lotus Water. Also, please do not mind my missing nail. I have an appointment on Saturday. But yeah, we're using this. Okay, now that we got those picked out, I need to pick out a body oil. I think I have a couple that might actually go pretty well with that scent. Oh my gosh, I also forgot to tell you guys, but I just learned that this like countertop vanity has drawers down here. I didn't know that, but now I know. Okay, anyway, back to the shower routine. Honestly, I think one of these would go pretty well. So I think I'm gonna do this one. Okay, so for body oil, I'm gonna use this Peach Magnolia Raspberry one. It's very clean, very fruity. Perfect for this routine. Okay, now it's time to pick a body mist, and I know exactly which one I'm going to use today. I will be using the new Truly Beauty Clean Girl scent. And you guys, this literally smells like I jumped out of the shower. Fresh and clean, perfect for this routine. Okay, now I have to pick a perfume. And I don't think I have any over here that I want to use. Actually, I think I'm gonna use this one. Wait. No, I want to use this one. Yes, this is the one. I am going to use the Kayali Maldives in a bottle. This is one of her summer fragrances, and it is so good. It matches perfectly with the other scents in this routine. Okay, besties, here you have it. Here is the shower routine for today. Let me know what you think of it and what scent I should do next. Hey besties, you know what time it is. Help me pick out my shower routine for the night. Tonight I want to do an all vanilla scented shower routine, so let's go ahead and get right into it. As always, I'm starting with the Dove Sensitive Skin Beauty Bar for my first cleanse. Now I need to pick a body scrub, and I'm obviously going to use the vanilla one from Tree Hut. This scrub is literally so good. It pairs very well with any scent you could think of. Now it's time to pick a body wash. I haven't used this one in a while. I am going to use Warm Vanilla Sugar from Bath & Body Works, and I need a restock soon because I am almost out of this. And not too much on my Warm Vanilla Sugar. I know some of you guys don't like her, but I will always love her, so not too much on my girl. Now I have to pick a body lotion, and I will be using this one right here. I am going to be using Vanilla Bean from the Lotion Company. This is one of my favorite lotions by them. This is going to go so nicely with this routine. For some extra moisture, I will be using a body glaze. I just have to find the one I want to use, and she is right here. So I will be using the Vanillionaire Body Glaze from Canvas Beauty. Now I need to pick a body oil. Oops, wrong drawer. Okay, here are all my Canvas Beauty body oils, and I'm going to use this one right here. I will be using the So Very Very Vanilla from Canvas Beauty. These body drops are so good. Now I need to pick a body spray, and I'm going to use this one right here because I haven't used this in a while. This is Bare Vanilla Untamed from Victoria's Secret. This is more like a spicy vanilla, and it is so good. Last, it's time to pick a perfume, and I'm actually going to pick a perfume from this little island thing. I see the one I want to use. So for perfume, I'm going to be using Vanilla Vice from Sniff. This is one of my all-time favorite fragrances. Okay, besties, here you have it. Here is my vanilla routine for tonight. Let me know what you think and what scent I should do next.
Who needs a full house of skincare perfume collection? The only reason why you should have this much product is if you intend using it for business purpose. For your personal self, you don't need this. Even 10 years to come, you haven't finished this. It's going to expire. You're wasting money. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Oh my God. Please, you don't need this.
So this is love.
This is not love. This is not love. This is not love. I just hope most of the videos we see on the internet is actually for business purpose. There's no reason why any sane human being will want to have all these products for personal use. Look at the perfume. Like, she is arranging this perfume, but it seems she's not even touching it. I'm just wondering, imagine waking up in the morning, taking your bath, preparing for work or school or whatever, and you try to pick out one of this perfume and mistakenly it fall out of your hand and everything you arrange is just all over the place. It's crazy. Just look at that. Just look at a lot of scented body lotion, body mix, perfume, lotion. Most of them are scented. How do you use scented soap, scented body lotion, body mix? But like, people don't understand the effects of perfume. This could irritate your skin, and most times we blame it on skincare. Your perfume might be the reason why you have irritation. Your perfume might be the reason why you have body acne. Project Pancos, what the fuck is this? So this particular creator is showing her collection, which, to compare with what we have seen on the media, her collection doesn't look so much, but she's trying to go Project Pan. Project Pan is basically not buying any product until you finish the one you already have. And I'm so happy to see this. I'm really so happy to see people doing this. And I hope it's not just for content creators that are going to actually do this, because it's crazy. Most people don't really talk about the effects that overconsumption have. You are hoarding. You are hoarding products. You are wasting money. You are wasting space in your house. One of the major problems I have with hoarding products is there are some people going to that store to look for this product that you are hoarding. And when they go there, they can't find this product. It's signaling to the company that people want this product. Now, the company have to increase cost at some point. A product that is initially sold for $100, they could sell it for $110 or $120, thinking there is high demand of the product without knowing that there is one person going into that store to get 20 pieces, to get 50 pieces once. People that genuinely want their one piece cannot find them. What is the reason? Can I get a reason for overconsumption? Can someone give me a concrete reason why they are overconsuming products? And most of these products end up expiring. Waste. Why do we do this? Why do we keep doing this? Perfume that TikTok overheard. This is what happens when you overconsume. You want to buy everything that is being talked about online. And you might end up buying it and realize that it doesn't worth your money. And it's literally sitting on your shelf. At some point, it goes to the bin. You don't need to waste your money. Let's talk about the financial burdens. But consuming of perfume can be expensive. Buying bottles after bottles of the latest trend of perfume, the latest release of perfume, trying to keep up. It also damages our clothing and our fabrics. Some of them can stain it, also cause some discoloration on our fabric. I'm wearing a white shirt. There are some fragrance that you spray and you notice a stain on the particular spot that you spray it. So these are also effects of very bad perfume out there as to my dinner after I spent all my money on perfume. This is literally a joke, I guess. But the thing is, people actually spend their last money to buy some of the perfume, skincare, makeup that is being advertised by our favorite influencer. In as much as this might actually be a joke, or this is really reality of some people. They can't eat but have one expensive makeup product, skincare products, perfume products on their shelf. Peer pressure. Me getting up of bed at 1 a.m. to spray my fragrances and review them to no one. Buying bigger perfume part 2. There's actually part 1 in her page. These are really expensive perfume. I keep asking myself, what is the reason? Why do you think you need to have all this collection of body mix perfume in your closet? You should never apply more than 2 sprays of perfume. If you have a sensitive skin, please don't do this. It's going to irritate your skin so bad. I learned mine the hard way. Hey, I got you flowers. This is so much perfume.
When Bath & Body Works decides to discontinue your favorite perfume, but then for their end of the year sale, they had more stock of it, so you buy 14 bottles, even though you already have 1 there and then 2 more over there. I'm all about the underconsumption, but not with this perfume, y'all. I needed it till I die, so yes, I do have 17 bottles of this.
This creator bought 17 bottles of her favorite perfume because the company said they are going to discontinue production of the the perfume. And let me say something. It's okay to buy products that you love because you don't want to lose them, because you don't want it to be so difficult for you to get the product. But the thing is, after using these 14 bottles, you will end up buying other perfume. And another sad truth is, this company that decided not to produce this particular one actually coming out with another perfume, and you will end up liking it more than this one that you loved. And at the end of the day, you might buy this new formula and you love it more than the old one. And now you have over 13, 14 bottles in your shelf that you are yet to finish. You are hoarding, you are over consuming. It doesn't. Also, the negative impact on our mental health. Overconsumption of perfume can be a symptom of underlying mental health issues such as anxiety and depression. These are some of the many bad effects overconsumption of perfume have to the society.
One of the biggest flexes that is not a flex at all because it's literally making you sick has to be perfumes. Perfumes are linked to a staggering number of health risks. Across multiple research studies, synthetic chemicals used to make fragrances are classified as allergens, hormone disruptors, asthma triggers, neurotoxins, and carcinogens. Perfumes usually contain phthalates, which are chemicals that help the scent last longer. Studies show that more than 75% of all perfumes contain these endocrine disruptors. The CDC reported that phthalates can be found in the bloodstream of most Americans, and the greatest quantities are in women. Health risks for phthalates include cancer, human reproductive and developmental toxicity, endocrine disruption, birth defects, respiratory problems, and genital malformation, and undescended testes in baby boys, and lower sperm count in men. And manufacturers are not required to list the ingredients that are in these perfumes, and they can only label them as fragrances.
This may be an extremely hard pill to swallow, but I think it's about time that we had a come to Jesus moment about this. I fear that a lot of us have started to develop shopping addictions under the guise of being collectors. I've been a part of the fragrance community for a couple of years now, and as time passes, it becomes more and more apparent that overconsumption is a huge issue in this community that needs to be addressed. Shopping addiction is a behavioral addiction where you feel the need to constantly shop, compulsively purchase things, and spend way too much money on things that are not necessary. This is a common occurrence in several hobbies in general because people feel like they have to amass these huge collections, but they're not intentional about doing so. Before I was in the fragrance community, I was in the skincare and makeup community, which are also two communities where overconsumption is a huge issue, and it's why you see a lot of creators who used to be in those niches slowly transferring into the fragrance world. I feel like there's a lot of pressure in the fragrance community to buy every single new launch or to buy whatever popular trending fragrance everyone is talking about because there is such a feeling of FOMO. I spoke about it in another video, but I think that FOMO kind of generates from this insecurity people have about the size of their collection in comparison to the size of other people's collections, especially when you see a lot of people in these online spaces that have these super huge collections. And it leads to this keeping up with the Joneses dynamic where you feel like you constantly have to be buying more and more and more to keep up with everyone else. And it's so difficult to have a candid conversation about this on social media because people get extremely defensive, which is quite literally a defense mechanism used by people who are struggling with addiction. People will say, why do you even care what other people do? Just let people do what makes them happy. To which I challenge with the question, why does your happiness solely rely on accumulating and stockpiling copious amounts of material possessions? Because there's usually an underlying reason for that. Also, the happiness that you get from buying things is extremely temporary. You'll get that initial rush of dopamine and endorphins from acquiring a new purchase, but once that feeling wears off, you don't even get to enjoy what you just purchased because you're off to chasing the next high. A lot of people don't appreciate, acknowledge, or even use the fragrances that they currently have in their collection because they're just constantly adding more and more and more to their collection. Also, just because fragrances don't expire, which is only partially true, doesn't mean that you should be stockpiling them. Shoes don't expire either, but that doesn't mean you need 100 pairs of Nikes in your collection. Another common retort you'll hear is, you're just jealous that you can't afford it, and why are you policing how other people spend their money? But on the lowest of keys, a lot of the people that are excessively spending and acquiring these huge collections can't afford it either. I believe there's a good chunk of people that are really running up their credit cards or having to use Afterpay or Klarna to afford their purchases because they just don't have it like that. And even if you genuinely do have the money to afford your purchases, that doesn't make it any healthier to compulsively and impulsively spend money. For those of us who grew up in poverty or grew up just not being very well off, but now we're making big girl and big boy dollars, we tend to have scarcity mindset. We feel like we have to spend the money that we have because we don't know when we're ever going to have it again. Also, when you grow up without having the things that you just wanted for pleasure and happiness, you get stuck in this I'll never have enough mindset, which leads you to overspend. More money, more problems is absolutely a thing. Like if you're having a hard time managing a 40 or 50K salary because you're spending so much, you magically making 100 or 200K is not going to solve that spending problem. So just because you can afford something doesn't necessarily justify overspending and impulsively shopping, because no matter what tax bracket you're in, it can still be detrimental to your mental health. In our current social media climate where consumerism is a huge concern, it really does not help any feelings of scarcity mindset whenever everything that's being promoted has such a sense of urgency behind it. Especially when there's constantly new releases or brands that are releasing limited edition scents or companies that are releasing their products in extremely small quantities because they understand the psychology of scarcity mindset. For example, I am a creator that participates in selling on TikTok Shop. I recently recently had a growth and sales expert give me some feedback on one of my videos because I was just wondering why I was having such a hard time making sales. And the feedback that she gave me was that my videos were lacking a sense of urgency. And that just made me take a long, hard look at myself in the mirror because I don't ever want to make my followers feel like they have to purchase something that I talked about the second that they see my video. It's also why you will no longer hear me say run, don't walk in any of my videos because I just do not want to contribute to that culture of overconsumption and impulsive buying. In my opinion, the most enjoyable part of collection is the hunt to find something that's really special and unique that will add value to your collection, not just buying things just to buy them. That's why I love sampling so much because I get to try so many different things for a relatively affordable cost. And then after thinking about it for a while and wearing my sample, then I get to pick out a few things that I truly love. Like in the past 2 or so years, I've probably sampled close to 200 plus perfumes. And it's like, if I find the perfect boozy vanilla that I'm just in love with, I don't have to continue buying 10 other boozy vanillas. Like, unless I find a boozy vanilla that is just so significantly distinct from the other one that I already own, I don't need to add that to my collection. There's no value in adding it. But back to the why do you even care what people do comment, I think it's less about pocket watching other people and policing what they do with their money and more about genuinely having care for one another. Because in seeing that other people are having the same issue that you're having and acknowledging that this is a community-wide issue, we can actually help each other to create healthier habits, which will make the hobby more enjoyable for all of us. I do have some tips on how to intentionally curate your dream fragrance collection, so let me know if you're interested in seeing that. And in general, I just want to hear what your opinions on this topic are. Do you think that you're struggling with shopping addiction?
After being in the fragrance community for a few years, there are one more secret I feel I have to share. A lot of people have shopping addiction that lead them to overconsume and hoarding problem, but justify it as they are collectors. This is so true. This is so true. Sometimes you might have intention of buying just a body mix. When you get there, you end up buying 5 perfume, 3 body mix, 3 scented body lotion, and from there you are building up a collection. Before you know it, you are holding over 50 products, and just to make yourself feel better, you are calling yourself collectors. Let me say that you can use some of this perfume on moderation and not be affected in any way, but the problem is how social media has made it look like you have to have like over 50 bottles or 100 bottles of different perfume for you to be up to standard, for you to be that girl, for it to be social media worthy. Some of these people also hoard this perfume. Let's go through some comments. It gives me the ick. The bookshelves of untouched full body bottles, full size bottles. My boyfriend was like, wouldn't you want that if you had the money? No. I've started buying travel size for new release. I can't keep doing this full bottle size. You are still struggling with overconsumption. In as much as we want to have like our own collection of perfumes or any other product, we should at least think about the effect it has on us and also on the environment, the health issue, the environmental issue it has, and also the mental issue, the financial issue. Because most people go broke trying to buy most of this product, and I don't think it's cool. I am making this video because I keep seeing videos of overconsumption of most of these products and the need that people feel like they need to have so products to be that girl, to belong to the societal group. Should not let anyone trick you into that. Having just 1 bottle, 2 bottle of perfume is okay, is perfect. For me personally, I have 1 body spray and I have 2 perfume, and that is enough for me. Most people layer a lot of perfume and end up smelling so bad. There's just 1 good perfume that could change the game for you. Here comes to the end of today's video. I hope it was helpful. Please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Turn on your post notifications so that you get notified anytime I upload videos like this. Share this video, like, comment your thoughts, and I'll see you in my next video. Also, you could check my playlist for other videos I made about overconsumption. You could find about lip overconsumption, makeup overconsumption, skincare overconsumption, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.